Greetings. My name is Ahmed Abdulhamid, and in this video, and since it's my first resume video to make, so forgive me if I'm gonna be a little bit nervous, but for the fact, I'm gonna give you an idea about who I am and what I'm doing. Um, let's talk about since I have graduated from the College of Law from Egypt, and since I've been raised in a family that is an experience in legal sector. I worked with my companies, with my family company for starting from 2010 until 2014, and by that time I was handling already or learning how to handle contracts, legal contracts, how to handle some clients when it comes to civil cases, some sort of criminal cases, other cases that is related to some small corporate or small companies, to be accurate. After a while, I started to learn more about managerial skills and started to lead the office. And moving from that point to the next hiring company for myself, or the next, elevation, that was at Arab Auditors Group in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where we started with one office and with lots of learning and support and moving forward, I have managed to turn Arab Auditors Group from one office to multiple offices that handles not only the legal side of creating companies in Saudi Arabia, but also the other important sectors that any company would need. At this level, I was already on my process to learn more about many other different sectors inside each and every company, to be able to provide my clients with their requested services, such as marketing plans, for example, such as HR plans, learn and developing plans, things that is related to logistics, other requests that are related to finalizing or closing international deals, trading deals, to be accurate. Let's say that after this experience, and after opening around 700 plus companies, some of them were startups and the others were establishments that have converted or turned to companies in Saudi Arabia. I was able to finally try, or to make it a personal try, to move from that level of being employed to the other level of being the employer himself. So I had to stop this at this point for 2 years, to move to Istanbul, Turkey, and open my own company, which was totally away from this sector. It was a part of the, I needed by that time to run something that brings a daily funds, that makes a daily financial movement for myself before I start to open the actual company or the actual business I needed. And it was basically a couple of restaurants, one cafe, and one tourism office that have been opened in Istanbul, and it's all managed by myself and my team. At this moment, I found out that it is not hard to consume knowledge from different countries. It's not hard to consume the things that you might find it obstacles in your way to create something. By that level, I have been already going off my normal track of just developing my legal skills, because my legal skills were already sharpened. What I needed more was some other things or some other skills that helps me with making business analysis, with making financial analysis for the business, some sort of let's say marketing analysis for the sales, finding out the small little issues at every single company or every single business that might harm the business and drop it down, or might give it like a small sales, where actually it can be fixed. You just need to know where is it and how to do it. Since I have opened almost before, in a time before the COVID situation that happened in the whole world, I found that I have been severely affected in Turkey, and by the nature of the Turkish government and dealing with the companies, especially the small business, when with someone like my company, for example, as a small business or in Turkey, in Istanbul, I found it risky to continue on the same track. Like such circumstances out of our control cannot be continued or supported for a long time without like an income or a profit, something to cover the expenses. So I have decided by that time to close the company and make a new movement to Saudi Arabia, back to Saudi Arabia. And since I have already working in Gulf areas since 2014 until now, I had lots of clients and lots of connections, not just in Saudi Arabia. It was also in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, also in Bahrain, and in Qatar. So from that moment and until the current time, I've been working with a jewelries company that is called Lapis Jewelries, basically as a managing director, the same position that I hold at Arab Auditors Group, but on a different industry. On a different industry here, which is manufacturing and selling jewelries. I joined them by December 2021, and from that time until now, we have been managing our situation with a great increase in the sales, a great fixing the issues that have been actually happening in their factory, and handling all around 198 employees in the company. So far, this was the track that is mentioned at my resume. But what is not mentioned at my resume, that I have been traveling around the world, working in many countries, not just Saudi Arabia or GCC area or Turkey, but also in Canada, USA, UK. And the experience you collect from such a journey, it's severe. However, until this moment, I still have a little doubts about what to learn more, how I can consume more knowledge. What is the top, the roof of this? Where can I reach? And that is the reason why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because most of the business owners at Saudi Arabia or in Gulf area, they do not get this message of hearing what person is capable of, or how I can be beneficial for them as much as they will be beneficial for me, because I also select the companies I should work or I need to work with. I prefer to work around smart people, people who are successful, people who knows where to go, and they just need support. I prefer to be that support, because as much as I give them, as much as they learn, it's the same thing as much as I learn from them. But there is also a big chance with startups, people with visions, with desire to grow, that we can join together and make something of their vision or their dream. So this was 10 minutes of interview. I hope the video was fine, since it's gonna be the first trial. I'm not going to make many videos here at this level, and I wish to hear from you soon. If you have any questions, please just call my number, or try to email me your question. I'll be glad to answer all of it. Thank you.